Okay, good evening everybody. This is Nelca again, and today it's all about landscape lighting continuation. Today our topic is all about how to light bushes or the bushes or the plants in the landscaping. Okay, so let's go on the standard first. By the way, this is my new book, upcoming, The Landscape Lighting Design Techniques. You can order it now at amazon.com. Okay, so let's go and check on the standard. How are you going to light the bushes or the plants? So in this book, I use different lighting guides or lighting standards for landscaping or for outdoor lighting. I use ASHRAE, CIE, SLL, LG number 6 for exterior lighting, IESNA, dark sky, LEED, and some local standards. And here I added all of these requirements so everybody can check the guides or the standards based on their preferred lighting guides. So because sometimes some of these lighting guides or standards are from US and some are from Europe. So that's why I mixed it up here in my book, so you will find everything in one place. Okay, so yeah, just go and check here those standards because different lighting guides or standards has different suggestions or requirements, but most of the time they are just close to each other. So we're done now in this lighting design techniques. Previously I created how to light a tree, so I showed some techniques on how to do that. Now this is the topics how to light bushes, plants, and flower beds. So these are the beautiful part of the landscaping, those plants and flower beds. So they are growing, so you need to consider when you do the lighting design and when you put the luminaire, you need to make sure that you consider that they are growing. And one of the best solution is you can move and remove those luminaires in case that the plants and the flower beds or the bushes are getting grower and grower every day. So these are some of my suggestions using linear uplight, bollard, decorative object, and spike light. So this is how you will do your lighting. This is how you will do the lighting for the bushes and the plants. So for example, the linear uplight, this is how you will do it. Unfortunately, this option or technique is a little expensive. So if you're working for a residential landscaping project, I am not sure if it's going to be very good for your budget. But if you're going to use it for an urban landscaping like public parks or an urban area where it's a high-end urban area like there are some malls, offices around it, then maybe you can use this one because it's too expensive for this application. Okay, next, so these are the examples of these linear uplights for bushes. Another one is using bollards. So aside from highlighting the trees, bollards can also be used to highlight the pathwalks or the pathways. You solve the problem on lighting the pathwalk, you also solve the problem in lighting your flowers and bushes. So this is the example, and you can also blend your luminaire into your design or landscape design using some decorative bollards like this one. Another one is using a decorative object like a glowing object or glowing pot. Look at this. These are amazing. So this is another solution, and it's more elegant if you use this one in your residential project, not in the urban or highly urbanized area. Okay, this is more of private light fixture for a garden. And of course, the most basic technique on how to light bushes or plants is using a spike light. I mentioned a while ago that the luminaire should be flexible enough to move around. In case the plants died, you can move your spike light anywhere in the place where there's still living plants. Okay, so these are some of the examples. So you can see here in this picture that they use spike lights on the plants to highlight the plants. This one is amazing because the light on the bushes also serve as a guide light or pathwalk light. It's really cool. So that's it. These are the best way or the solutions on highlighting your flowers, plants, and bushes in your landscape lighting. Okay, I will show you some of my designs. So this is a commercial area, and you can see there's a small landscaping area on this side. And I highlighted the ramp, the pathwalk, and also those plants. So what I did is I used a small spike light to highlight the palm trees. Actually, there is a series of plants here. I just used one to make the Dialux file a little smaller. And also there's a vines here, and I use what is this? Another spike light, a smaller one. So this is one of the example. Yes, and it's better to do a three-way or two-way or two-angle views for highlighting the plants, so that the passers-by will see the both sides of the plants. Okay, another one is here. So I used spike lights on the previous project. Now this time I use a recessed fitting, like here. Oops. There you go. So this is a residential area, and this is a symmetric floor recess fitting. And you might be asking, I don't think it's possible because there's a gravel on that one. This is okay because gravel, it's hard, and it's considered as fixed material for the floor, so it's okay, and looks amazing. Look at that. The design is really cool. So it's the floor recess luminaire serves as a bushes light and also a wall washer on the wall because the wall has a decorations. Look at that. It's a residential. And here in these little pots, so this one is asymmetric while this one is just a regular uplighter. And I created 3 options for highlighting the plants here. So I have spike light, I have floor recess symmetric, and another one is floor recess but asymmetric. Let's go back on the side. Maybe there's another option here. Okay, so these are just a regular. Maybe you can also use a wall mounted fitting, but actually this is not for the bushes but for the perimeter wall lights. Okay, and there's another one here. I hope this is fine. So it's again a spike light. Yeah, it's again a residential, so it's just a regular spike light. However, in this one, so it's a commercial government building. So what I did is I used bollard. Okay, again, combination of spike light on the look at this one. I have a very cute plants here. So I use a spike light for the center plants. And then I use bollards on the path area plus and the bushes because there are bushes here surrounding it. And I did not add it because the file is becoming heavy. So yes, spike light combination plus bollard. So what did I miss? I don't have decorative in my project. I never use that one because usually there is no photometric file for a decorative pots like this one. So I just use spike light, the regular one, and the bollards and recessed fitting, but I did not use linear, but floor recess, asymmetric, and symmetric uplighters. And there's another one here. Okay, so padlock. You can also use some wall-mounted fittings to highlight the bushes or the plants. And this is another example in Dubai project. We used the tree to highlight the overall area. Actually, the tree can be also highlighted, the plants on the bottom of the palm tree. But on this side, I think I use also the spike light. Alright, so that's it. And yeah, this is what I usually do for highlighting bushes in a landscape project. Alright, so if you have questions, just let me know. Please don't forget to subscribe And watch out for the upcoming book, The Landscape Lighting Design Techniques. Thank you. See you again on the next video. Bye.